Hey guys, we're back on YouTube. Gather around today, okay, because we are playing with a bunch of new makeup. It's a first impressions kind of makeup vid. So it's not necessarily about the actual makeup look, it's just testing the new products, seeing what we think of them. You know how this works. Now, some of this is newness and some of it is like things that I've had chilling in my drawers for a while, or maybe I've used once before, but I can't really remember what I think of them. That's it, that's the vibe of the video. We're just gonna play with makeup. I know how much you guys want the makeup tutorials back, so I thought we would kickstart it with trying some newness. We can do some tutorials together. I'm thinking like night out glams, and I do a lot of my get ready with me's over on my TikTok, which by the way, I post every single day on TikTok. I don't know if you guys know that. If I'm not here, I'm there. But this is the makeup that we did. This lip, you're actually gonna pass away. I know you are. It's so good. Anyway, I love you and enjoy, okay? Before we start the makeup, I do actually have some new skincare to try, which I don't normally do, but these products sound lush and something that I would even personally use for myself. So we're gonna try them. It's a first impression, so we may as well just do the full shebang. These are actually from a brand called Facetheory. I got them in PR. I've never tried this brand before, but there's a few things that we can kind of layer together and use. So the first thing is this. What bougie looking toner. I'm loving it. It's the Porebright Niacinamide Refining Toner. It says that it's gonna balance oil, promote elasticity, and refine pores, which as a base to makeup, to me that sounds literally incredible and exactly what I would want my toner to do. 5% niacinamide and vitamin C. Nice. I just want to... That's quite a strong scent, you know. Kind of smells like Play-Doh. To be honest, I normally just put toner on with my hands, but because it's like that, I'm going to put it on a cotton pad. Yeah, that feels nice. It feels like something my skin's going to drink up, which I like. So far, so good. Obviously, skincare's like an over time thing, right? You need to kind of use it consistently to really see results. And then I have these two things. We've got a hyaluronic acid and a moisturiser, and it says that you can layer them together, so that's what we're going to do. So this is the Facetheory Hyaluronic Acid 2% Plumping Serum. Pink Rock Rose Extract, which I've actually never heard of, and it says hydrate, soothe and replenish. I am a fan of hyaluronic acid because it hydrates in like a non-greasy way. Like, do you see how liquidy that is? It's almost just like water, which is so nice on the skin because it will just drink it up. It's like a really nice way to plump. There's not a scent to this. To be honest, hyaluronic acid is hyaluronic acid to me. I kind of feel like they're all good. Another Facetheory goodie. This is the Super Gel Oil-Free Moisturiser, and there's niacinamide and salicylic acid in here. Two of my favorite skincare ingredients because it helps to control combination and acne-prone skin. I'm actually most excited about this. Oh, dropping everything. Oh my God, look at the texture of that. Kind of gel, but it's almost like thick. I don't think I've ever used anything this kind of consistency before. No, that feels really nice. It's almost like glossy. You know, gel moisturizers, they typically are a lot like thinner and they almost sink in really quick. This has a little bit more to it than that. I like how this is oil free as well because I'm an oily skin babe. It's like giving my skin like a nice soft glow, but I don't look greasy, which is a good start. Immediately love the feel of that on my skin. I'm excited to see how my makeup will go on top. We have a brand new drugstore primer here, if I can open it. Okay, that's about as good as we're gonna get. This is brand new from Rimmel. I actually saw this in Superdrug the other day when I was having a browse. It's part of the Multitasker range, which if you've seen that, they had like a, almost like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. You know, the Flawless Filter, like the glowy skin product. Basically, they've got their own version of that and that went kind of viral. They've extended the range and I saw a primer. I've already tried the concealer. I tried that on a TikTok. There was also a setting spray, but that was out of stock. So I thought we'd try the primer because this is the Multitasker All Day Grip and Breathable Primer. It says it's non-pore clogging and there's vitamin C in here. So obviously this is a gripping primer, which holds onto your makeup. That's what's going to make your makeup last longer. And I love, 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 love a gripping primer. I feel like that's just like a staple in my routine. See, this is what I like. Okay, it's a lightweight primer with a gel texture, hydrates instantly, and helps to tighten and improve the firmness of skin with continued use. Oh, this is thin. You know, sometimes a gripping primer is quite thick, right? It's like a thick gel. This one feels really thin, which is nice because you're probably, like, that will prevent that will prevent peeling is what I was meant to say. To be fair, I didn't put loads and loads on because I didn't want to risk any peeling. Should we see the tack? Let's try just like a hair clip. Stunning. What about a brow gel? Pretty good. For a long time, I felt like Rimmel was almost like stuck in a certain like era, and the stuff that they were producing and bringing out just wasn't with the times. And like, I know this is a little bit late, but I feel like better late than never, right? I feel like they're starting to come out with better things and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving that. Okay, foundation I'm actually excited about because this is a brand I've not ever really tried. The brand is called Sculpted by Aimee. I think they're an Irish brand, and this is the Satin Silk Longwear Foundation. Now, just the name of it itself intrigues me. That description is everything I want in my foundation. If it said full coverage on here too, we'd be a winner. The shade I have is 5.0N Tan. Hopefully that'll be a good shade. It might be a little bit dark, but we'll make it work. Ooh, she's thick. I like that though. I feel like I have faith that this is actually going to have really good coverage. I actually don't know much about this. Maybe I should have a look. Where's my handheld? Here it is, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. OMG, there's 30 shades. That's so good. All the benefits of a high coverage foundation in an ultra light, non-comedogenic formula. Did I say that word right? Probably not. Our skin boosting ingredients and durable sweat resistant pigments make Satin Silk Longwear Foundation a dependable one application wonder. Shit, this got a beauty award. This won the Cosmopolitan Beauty Award in 2022. Don't piss me off though, because if this is good and I've not tried it sooner, you know, we're gonna tussle. To apply, I'm just gonna go in with a brush just to keep the coverage. I'm a brush girly, and I won't pre-conceal either because then we can really see the coverage, because I do definitely have some scarring and stuff that could do with a little TLC, you know. Okay, let's just go in. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a neutral shade, which isn't a bad thing. These days I actually do quite like neutral, but I could probably do with a tiny bit more warmth just to match my tan. Okay, wow, look at that. We are concealed. It is thick, but I feel like it blends quite easily actually. It doesn't get stuck. You can either tap or look. It does just kind of melt. Sounds kind of scary. You see how down here I've got scarring? It just immediately covers it up. I definitely could do with a different shade, I think, or even mixing shades. You know me, I like a little foundation cocktail, whether that's actual foundations or shades. Oh my God, that looks beautiful. And it definitely has that satin finish. I've got good vibes. I have a feeling that being an oily skin babe, I'm gonna really like this. Look at how it's sitting on the skin as well. Guys, I'm just gonna quickly take the butt of a sponge and just really press this in, just to double check that everything is really melted in and pressed into the skin. Okay, so far, I love this. I think this looks great. This is my kind of beat, you know, like finish, coverage. It feels comfortable on the skin too. It doesn't look heavy, doesn't feel heavy. Obviously, as always, the big test is how it lasts. Maybe we'll do a little check-in, or I'll update you in the description box. For concealer, we're gonna try these today. These are brand new from the Beauty Crop. This is part of their Dewy Bounce range. So this is the Dewy Bounce Radiant Concealer, and I have 3 different shades here. I've got Chai, Macadamia, and Peanut. I'm actually thinking Macadamia. I don't have like a brightening shade, and you know I like a big bright concealer, and I think this is the lighter one out of all 3. So brightening and radiant finish, buildable long-lasting coverage, elastic second skin effect, and there's skincare ingredients in here too. Let's see the applicator. Okay, nice. It's just like a flat kind of doe foot applicator. Camera, thank you. Just looks like that. Oh my God, she's flexible, look. Can you see that? And also it carries product on both sides of the wand. So you could do like one side like that and then flip and then do the other side. Feels creamy. I do actually really like this shade as well. Concealer mustache method. If you don't do this, you need to try it. Texturally, this is thin, which makes sense because it's a more radiant concealer, and it does say buildable, long-lasting coverage. So I guess you can kind of customize it for what you need. Obviously, I've gone quite heavy with the concealer because I like my coverage. Oh, I think I'm going to use this brush. I think this could be really nice. I'll do my under eyes last, as always. Give it time to sit, because typically when you let a concealer sit, you'll get a bit more coverage. You know what? The coverage on this is actually really nice. I'd say it's like a medium coverage, a lower medium. You know, it's a thinner formula. It's definitely glowy. Like this is radiant. This is more of like a natural concealer. Like it has concealed, but the way it's sitting on the skin, like you can see it's so skin-like. That's not my cup of tea. Like I like a concealer, but some people will love this. This will be their shit. I'm gonna put a little bit more here and then let that chill for a sec. God, my hair today, it needs to be washed. Don't be fooled. I didn't choose this hairstyle. The hairstyle chose me. Okay. Yeah, that's more me. It's a 2-layerer for me. On the tube it said buildable, and I agree. God, I need some bronzer ASAP, don't I? I'm looking crazy. Honestly, I think if you're somebody that likes the more natural concealers, I mean, it definitely is buildable, but like that radiant, almost like serum-y skincare type of concealer, then this is probably gonna be your shit. OMG, I've just had a little rummage in my drawer because I thought I didn't have a new cream bronzer to try. I was just gonna pick the Fyne ones, but I've just found this in my drawer and we're gonna try it. This is the SheGlam, what do they call this? The Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour, and I've got the shade Warm Honey. I actually bought a full face of SheGlam and I still need to do that video. Shut up. Shut up. I've tried the blushes of these and they have that really groovy applicator, which I do really enjoy, to be honest. Hopefully the shade is nice. It looks like it's going to be nice. It looks like it's not too warm, but also not too cool, which is perfect. Let me just do some dots. I don't really know how much of this I'm going to need. If these blend as well as the blushes, then we are onto a winner. They literally just like tap into the skin. Yeah, this shade's almost olivey. It's actually quite nice. You know what? This shade is low-key bronzing and sculpting me at the same time. Look at that difference. Honestly, these from SheGlam are so good. I feel like I hear everybody rave about the blushes, but what about the bronzer? I just can't get over how easily it blends. Like, it doesn't dry too quick, so you have blending time. This side is definitely coming out better than this side, and I don't know why. Why does that happen sometimes? I kind of want to try this on my nose, see how good this little applicator is for like nose contour. Easy. That actually was really, really easy to do. For blush, I've got the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills. They're called the Blurring Serum Blush. I actually have them in a couple of different colours. Yeah. Yeah. The pink is calling my name, but saying that I've been an orangey gal recently, but I feel like I need to try this pink because this looks like the most gorgeous, cool toned pink ever. It's called Baby Pink. I mean, hopefully that shows up on my skin actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh my God, it's like a needle applicator. Look at that. I don't really know how much to apply. By the way, this shade, let me show you it. This is the shade Peach. More of like a coral, I'd say, than a peach. And this is the shade that I'm using, which is almost like a lilac pink. And the other two shades as well. This is Guava, which is gorgeous. It's like a bit of a deeper pink. And then this shade is Hibiscus in summer. It's like a summer cheek would be stunning. I lied. I just found one more. This is Plum. Oh my God, I feel like this on a deeper complexion is going to be fire. Look at that. Okay, let's try this shade, shall we? Blend it out like a dream. But on me, that shade just isn't showing up the way I'd want it to. So maybe we'll add a little bit of Guava, maybe. Very soft and very subtle. I guess that's where it's just like a serum. That's really nice though. Really soft glam vibes is what that is. Like not too much. Super easy to blend. It's almost like watery. It just kind of melts in. This is a really, really cute shade. Now that I've really built that up, because you know I love my blush. You know the kind of blush that you can't really be afraid of, because I feel like you actually can't like fuck it up. Like I could blend these with my eyes closed. I could apply these with my eyes closed. I can imagine these on bare skin just as like a flush of colour. Guys, I've actually got a new setting spray to try. I might even use it now just to layer in between my steps, because that is my favourite way to use my setting spray. This is the Collection Primed and Ready All Night Long Setting Spray, and it says ultra strong makeup hold. That is the reason why I picked this up. It says this lightweight makeup setting spray helps to enhance your makeup staying power and keeps colours looking freshly applied all day. Do you know what, Loki? This is giving me Urban Decay All Nighter vibes, which that is big boots to fill. That's brave, guys. Ooh, that looks like, smells kind of clean, right. Oh, could be finer, but not horrible either. To be fair, I don't mind a more wet feeling spray because I feel like I can actually feel it on my skin and I feel like it's on there gonna do its thing. Don't mind me just drying my face with my cervical screening results. Is that me or is that kind of maybe glowier? We'll see what she's like at the end. I swear to God, if this powder lets me down, say a prayer to the makeup gods, please do not fuck this base up, because this is where it can go tits up, guys. You know this. Right, this is another product from Collection. I picked this up at the same time that I picked this setting spray up. This is just the loose setting powder, but it says it's a filter finish. On the back it says it's a lightweight loose face powder, and it's meant to mattify skin and give sheer coverage. I mean, it sounds good. I picked up the shade Translucent. To be honest, I didn't know what shade to get, but that looks good to me. Look at this cute new packaging as well from Collection. I rate that. Just got to spend 15 years trying to get this bloody thing off. It's done. Listen, we are not playing around today. We are giving this powder its best shot with a Trigwell, okay? Trigwell puff. I am taking no risks. Shut the fuck up. First of all, before we even talk about the blur that just gave my skin, I can't feel this powder, like at all. Not gonna lie, I just stabbed myself in the eye, so ignore that. Normally with a loose powder, especially because I apply so much, I can feel it, which isn't like a bad thing to me. I don't hate that. You know, I love my powder. I'm kind of confused at what's going on right now. No, because I want to try this powder on my normal base. That's what I want to do right now. No shade to the more drugstore brands, but I feel like their loose powders just don't hit the same as a more expensive loose powder. Like Huda Beauty, Jordana T-shirt, stunning. They do press powders well, like the Maybelline Fit Me and things like that, but when it comes to loose, I just feel like a lot of them just cling or they look like heavy, cakey. There's not a lot that does this. And this might be the first loose drugstore powder that I actually fuck with. Guys, I'm just going to quickly go in with my Fenty foundation powder because I feel like my skin could do with a tiny bit more colour back to it. By the way, the bronzer and the blush has set perfectly as well, which is good to know. Okay, Collection. Apologies, guys. I don't actually have a new powder bronzer to try, so I'm just going to play it safe and stick with my MAC Give Me Sun. OMG, I'm so excited to try this blush. First of all, look at the colour. This is such an interesting texture for a blush. So this is from MAC. I think this is new. This is the Glow Play Cushiony Blush in the shade Totally Synced. And when they say cushiony, they really mean cushiony, okay? And you can legit squish this blush down like Play-Doh. It kind of feels like a cream to powder because it's so okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. Hopefully this texture picks up well with a brush. It looks like it. Obviously this is called Glow Play, so I'm assuming this is going to have a bit of like a glowier, sheeny type of shit, this is like a highlighter. It's like a blush lighter. Oh my God, look at that. To be fair though, there is an even amount of like glow and blush. Like I am getting colour. It's not like they've just given me like a really light wash and then all the glow in the highlighter. Do you know what I mean? Like I can see that shade on my skin and it looks lush. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Look, my skin now looks wet. You can imagine this on bare skin. I feel like that would slap. Okay, well, I don't need highlighter, do I? Full blown wet. And you saw how that like you saw how matte and velvety my skin was. I can't speak. Guys, let's go in and set the skin again. I'm scared though that this may be glowy. It shouldn't make me glowy, should it? Before we move on and do eyes, I have to use this tool. So I've only used this once and I did a TikTok video on it, but I feel like I need to show you guys, okay? Because this is kind of genius. This is from Trigwear Cosmetics and this is their freckle floret. So this actually was inspired by a piece of broccoli because there was a whole trend where people were using a broccoli to do faux freckles. And they've made a makeup tool that basically essentially does the same thing. But obviously it's sanitary, it's not food. So many of you were freaking me out though because you said this looks like a blackhead strip. Stop. Basically, all you do is roll it in. You can roll it in creams, powders, liquids, whatever. Can you see that? It kind of actually does look like blackheads, doesn't it? And all you do, you just roll it. And you see that? You get these cute little faux frecks. You can just tap them in with your finger. And they just look so natural. All the dots on here are all different sizes, so you get the most like natural effect. I'm only going to do them on my nose today, I think. But look how cute they are. And imagine just your whole face like this. I think that'd be adorable, like on bare skin. They're so cute. Honestly, this is a genius little invention. I think today on my eyes, I'm feeling maybe like a smoky wing because I've got this little palette here from Fyne. Ew. Dirty little mitts. How nice does this look? I feel like I need to give this a go. This one is the Beautifully Bronzed one. I already have the big Fyne palettes, but they come out of these little mini travel ones, which I think are genius. Like you can chuck in your makeup bag. They don't take up a lot of room and they're really good staple colours. I'm going to go in, take the darkest shade. Like, look how pigmented these are. Yeah, see, I knew I was going to like these because I like the big palettes. We're just going to do like a really rough shape like that. What shade do I want to take now? I think I'm going to take this one. This is just like a little flat, fluffier brush. And I'm going to smoke this out. I want this to be like a smoky wing. Plus, if we do this, we can see how well these blend perfectly, apparently. All I'm going to do is just go back in with the deepest shade just to enhance that a tiny bit more. Kind of buff it in. So easy, so quick. And then with a little bit of concealer, I mean, not that I need to because it's pretty sharp anyway, just clean it up for like an extra little zhuzh. Look at that. Honestly, I love smoky wings so much. Just feel like that just looks so sexy and it's so easy to do, especially when you've got good shadows to work with as well. It just makes it so easy. Today, guys, for lashes, instead of me opening up like a brand new pair, I'm going to use an old pair, but this is a pair that I've been absolutely obsessed with. These are from Lulubells lashes and they're in the shade Leila, but I cut them to be a half lash because they are originally a full lash. But just trust me on this. Cut one little section from the inner corner and two from the outer corner, and trust me, they give you the most perfect fluffy outer corner lash ever. Sorry guys, my battery died. I've just put the lashes on though. See how cute they are with like that fluffy cat eye kind of look. I love. You need them. Okay, let's finish off the eyes. I thought we could do like a more smoky waterline and then maybe a lower lash mascara. I want to try this though because I've never used these from NYX. These are their faux blacks, like kohl liners, and not all kohl liners like go in the waterline. We're going to find out if this one does. This is in the shade Burnt Sienna, which looks more of like a reddy brown, which might be nice because I feel like that would pull out the green in my eyes. Look at that. Look at that difference. Like the difference the waterline makes. This is given sexy. This one needs to catch up. I love the hint of like red in there too. Crazy, isn't it? When you use just like a slight different tone of a colour, how it can really pull different colours out. This sticks in the waterline really nicely. Good job, NYX. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take just like a little pencil brush and I'm actually going to take the orangey kind of brown, maybe mix it with a deeper one, but mainly the orangey shade, just to smoke this out underneath. I'm going to keep it nice and close though because I don't want to drag it down too far. That's the move. You know what? I don't do this very often with eyeshadow. I'm more of like a kohl liner in the waterline and mascara kind of girl. Today is a different kind of day. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to do for the eyes. Okay, let's do lips. So I've actually got one of the brand new Maybelline lip liners to try. This is called the Lifter Liner. And the shade that I'm going to use today is 02 Let's Bounce. It's like a warmer toned brown. Oh my God, they're so creamy to apply. Look at that. And look at the pigment. I have to say, these are definitely one of the more creamier lip liners I've tried from the actual drugstore. Just filled in the outer corners a little bit and then I'm going to take a brush and just blend them in. You know what? This has a bit of grip to it. I think this is going to be a really long lasting lip liner. The way I've literally been dying to put this gloss on my lips. I've been holding back for this video, okay? I literally can't stop staring at this. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I already love the formula of the ABH glosses, but this shade, this is the Diamond Lip Gloss in Honey Diamond. The sparkle in this actually looks insane. I feel like you can actually see the glitter in it. Shut up. Wait, I need to look at this close. Oh my God, you can actually see the glitter flecks in it. I'm done. I'm done. No, it's actually unbelievable. The glitter particles you can actually see. Sometimes these glosses can just look really high shine, but there is glitter in it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this, not only does it look high shine, you can actually see the glitter. Oh my God, can you cope? Can you cope, run? You need this, guys. The best part is it's got a clear base. You can literally use this over any lipstick combo. Oh my God, I think that's my favorite thing I've used yet. This gloss in Low Lighting is actually gonna change lives. It's gonna change lives. This combo, by the way, that lip liner and that gloss. All right, let's finish off with one final layer of setting spray. And we're done. This was a success. I think my favorite thing I tried was the gloss. Loved the blush and actually the foundation. But I think these might be my top 3 right now. These are the ones that like made a big difference, and like I've kind of come away from this video being like, I remember to use them. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, wait, and the powder. Actually, the collection powder. These 4. Honestly, I think this was a slay. Hope you enjoyed sitting down with me and playing with a bunch of new makeup. Until next time, you bad bitches. Love you.